It's going to be having to come from outside of our top 10, as all of our top 10 players right now are out of plays.
Yeah,
and there it is, out of time.
Yeah, I saw a big-time player out there, Lou Bear.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in 9th place in these standings.
Nice to see you, Lou Bear.
Yeah, but we do have a really good top 10, and we're waiting for the blue screen to officially announce Stoobs as the winner. And there it is, Stubbs over at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, taking home $212. Nice win.
Absolutely, but we'll get that whole top 10 for you guys in just a couple minutes and let you guys know where everyone, who won and what money they took home.
Oh, yeah, but we got some great national days we're going to be heading into as you guys get enrolled into this first game of Vikings victory. And you want to get started off?
All right, well, starting it off, it is National Tile Day. On February 23rd, National Tile Day recognizes a timeless element of architecture and design. Around the world, tile plays a variety of roles, from the modest to the sublime. Tile provides a can be versatile and attractive.
Yeah, tile's awesome. There's a lot of different ways you can use it in your home to really add a texture background in your kitchen, to put it on your floor, whatever it is. You can use it a lot of different ways.
Absolutely, and now people have even been going towards that more like Art Deco type of interior design, where they take little tables and they will tile them with little cute pastel tiles and grout them themselves, and it's super cute.
Yeah, I just wanted to look up some of the versatile uses for tile.
Tiling.
Yeah, you got flooring, a backsplash, or a countertop is almost all in almost all the rooms, including bathrooms, kitchens. These are durable and come in a wide variety of colors and styles. I mean, the colors is awesome that you have so many different choices with tile.
Not to mention the different materials and different things used to make the tile. There's so many different textures and things that they can add as well, other than like the color.
Yeah, completely agree. They completely.
From like slate to marble to granite, there's so many different types of countertops and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, a nice tile in a like shower can really make or break a shower.
Yeah, like mosaic tiling is so cool.
Yeah, I also love like the sweat lodge style though of a shower. Have you ever seen that? Like where it's like the wooden shower, like where
like a sauna?
Yeah, it looks like a sauna. Yeah.
No, I actually haven't seen that other than like a spa setting.
Yeah, no, I've seen those before
In
as well.
homes?
In homes, yeah. That they go with the whole cabin style throughout the entire home. But I
feel
thought,
like I would love that.
yeah,
depending on the style of the
they have the
house.
really nicely dark stained wood in it,
yeah.
and it looked really, really pretty.
I could definitely get behind that.
But I think some tile would look really, really good as well, and I feel like it's a lot less expensive.
Oh yes, that is for sure.
But we got another national day to head into, as you guys still have 2 minutes and 50 seconds to get enrolled in this one, and that's National Dog Biscuit Day.
Yeah, but I do have that top 10 from Pride of Minnesota.
Oh yeah, before we talk about National Dog Biscuit Day, we can talk about the top 10.
All right, well, starting it off, coming in 10th place, it was Red Dog over at LJ's getting to take home $8. Lou Bear came in 9th at VFW James, taking home $17. Lulu over at High and Low Tab took home $17, coming in 8th. Coming in 7th place, we had Jan over at Mountains Bar taking home $17 as well. 6th place was Grizz Jewel over at Stoney's Bar, who got to take home $25. 5th place was Island Girl at Tavern on the Avenue St. Paul, getting to take home $42. And 4th place we had Stefano over at Split Rock Entertainment Center, getting to take home $85. 3rd place was LPKV over at the Corner Bar Waterville, getting to take home $102. Getting to take home $153. Coming in 2nd, it was Sly Fox over at the Pebble Creek Golf Course, and Stubbs came in 1st place over at the Tasty Pizza Hangar, $45, taking home $212.
Wow, good job to all those winners in that very first game of Pride of Minnesota. Now you just have 1 minute and 45 seconds to get enrolled into this next game of Vikings victory.
Absolutely, but you were starting to let them know about the Dog Biscuit Day.
Oh yeah, all dog owners remember on February 23rd is National Dog Biscuit Day. This day is also observed around the world as International Dog Biscuit Appreciation Day. So, you know, if you got that furry friend in your home, give them a dog biscuit, I guess.
Absolutely.
But we got some fun, interesting facts about dog biscuits. And according to Oxford English Dictionary, in 1925, dog biscuits was a military slang for army mattresses.
A dog biscuit?
Yeah, that was what it
We're
originated.
sleeping on dog biscuits over here.
That's funny. Yeah, military slang.
That's really funny.
Okay, next one. Before dog biscuits, dog's bread was a term people have used for dog snacks. Yeah, there you go. Dog's bread.
Dog's bread.
It doesn't have the same ring as
No.
dog biscuits.
Definitely doesn't. I
I-
wonder when the the transition happened where they started calling them like dog treats and biscuits.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, dog biscuits were introduced to the world in
Yeah.
1860 by James Pratt, who was an electrical and lightning rod salesman from Ohio.
Well, that's really interesting.
Yeah. The world's biggest dog biscuit was made in the USA in 2011 and was 579 centimeters long and 115 centimeters wide, and it weighed 259 kilograms.
That is insane. Yeah, I
That
want
is
to look
super funny.
it up. That's really
It looks
funny.
closer to a cookie cake than a dog biscuit.
It really does. I mean, a lot of dog treats, especially the homemade ones, can really pass as like human baked goods.
Yeah, it really.
Especially the ones that have like the dog frosting on them and like all the extra pizzazz.
Yeah, I've never made one, so I really wouldn't know.
I don't ever do them fancy or anything like that. I just like make them in little muffin containers and it's just whatever. But like there's bakeries that are specific for dog treats and
Yes.
animal treats, and they have them like in a display case, like some Parisian cafe, and you're like, this is for my little pug. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need to go this far, but
That's so funny.
they're so super super cute. But yeah, they are definitely can be easily mistaken.
Okay, well, here's some more. Speaking of dog food,
Okay.
being looking edible, just as they are good for us, apples are also great for dogs, as they can improve their overall health. They can satisfy their need to chew while providing them with
Pectin.
pectin. This is important to removing any toxins from I'm struggling to say that. Intestinal tract, for strengthening the intestinal muscles and for removing harmful bacteria.
Yeah, they can definitely help, especially if you freeze them. If they're for puppies, it can really help with teething.
Yeah, that seems really, really a yummy snack for a dog. I would
Yeah.
go crazy on that.
No, I've been finding out a bunch of useful things to freeze for like dogs who are teething, and like carrots are a really good one and
Okay.
stuff. And so I could definitely see that. I didn't know that apples actually provide them with the things that are needed to remove bacterial and toxins like that, though.
Yeah, that's super
I
useful
actually don't know
knowledge.
what pectin is.
Yeah, I would have to do a little bit more research on that. We do have a first place player in this game of Vikings victory, and that's DMB 1971 in that first place spot. Second place, we got Snazza. In third place, we got Jens. In fourth place, we got Bam Bam. In fifth place, we got Hot Mama. In sixth place, we got Big Dog. Seventh place, Hot Mama getting bumped back quite a bit. In eighth place, we got CDP. And in ninth, we got Let's Win.
Alrighty. Yeah, yeah, I can't tell you. Okay. It helps with primary cell wall extension and growth.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Well,
That
next.
was surprisingly harder to find.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be the explanation to be so hard.
Yeah, no, I'm literally putting it in layman's terms. Everything is very scientific on this side.
That's so funny. Okay, doggy chocolates are a great snack for dogs, as the carob that is found in them can help eliminate toxins, improve digestive, and lower the cholesterol. However, you should reduce the size of their regular meal evenly, as balance is the key.
Interesting.
Yeah, so little doggy chocolates.
Yeah, I mean, I never really thought of using carob as like a chocolate for the dogs to eat, since they can't eat like
Actual chocolate.
cocoa. And so, interesting.
Well,
And for it to even help them.
Yeah, last one. Soy milk is great for dogs as it's lactose free, meaning that it won't give your dogs any tummy problems.
Are dogs lactose intolerant?
I would.
Do they tend to be?
It's probably bad for them. It's probably like all dogs, like milk is bad for them. That's probably just like a general rule of thumb.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't realize
I think that's
that.
probably bad for all animals though, like just like regular milk.
Well, I mean, like, you give cats milk, or do you give them, like,
I'm pretty sure
cream?
that's like really unhealthy for them to give them like actual milk. Yeah.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
Is that just like the movie personified thing that we've always seen?
Like I think they love it. I think cats themselves love milk.
Okay.
But I don't think
it's
it's
just not
healthy
the
for
best
cats.
for 'em. Yeah, I wanna see.
Okay, most cats are actually lactose intolerant as they don't have the enzyme to be able to digest it.
Okay. Yeah, that's something cats and I have in common.
Yeah, so, well, you don't actually know.
Yeah, that's right, I don't.
We got 4 minutes and just basically 4 minutes left in this game right here. Anthony has been able to take over that first place spot. But I'll be watching out for Monkey, who's there in third place with a lot of plays, as well as Darn, who's in there in fifth place.
Yeah, they had a ton of plays left. Even Hot Mama in eighth has quite a few left, so we're definitely going to have to see what's happening. But there's Bam Bam, our #1 player right now in PGL.
Yeah, definitely helping out his standings with this game right here.
Yeah, but we have one last national day to go over and it is a delicious one, and it is National Banana Bread Day. February 23rd annually recognized as a well-known food holiday, National Banana Bread Day. Bakers know that to make sweet and delicious banana bread, they need to use fully ripe mashed bananas. The resulting quick bread is moist and almost cake-like, and while some recipes call for yeast, most don't. Either way, the finished product makes some tasty sliced snack. Toast it and add some butter for an even more satisfying treat.
Oh, how can you go wrong with banana bread?
You can't.
Yeah, it's so tasty, and it
So good.
yeah, it's just so good. The origin of the first banana bread recipe is unknown, though some speculate it was originated in the 18th centuries by housewives experimenting with
Pure
Lash, the home baking revival of the 1960s, and the simplicity of its recipe led to an explosion in banana bread's popularity.
Wow.
So
yeah, it
that's
doesn't
super
surprise me.
interesting
It's
that
pretty easy to make.
It just came out of nowhere, like that nobody knows any idea how it came up.
Yeah, you really just
with.
like mash bananas, put some flour, milk, and egg in there.
But imagine
pretty
being
much
the
good to go.
creator of banana bread.
I would be pretty impressed with myself. I'd say my legacy is done.
I would be so upset. No one knows that I created.
Oh, that's true.
Imagine if she's still living today. Like she was.
She's watching our stream right now. It's
me.
me.
I mean, I know banana bread's way older than that, but just interesting to think about.
Yeah, I wish we knew the origin of it, but I mean, I don't really know when it was.
And you were saying that your banana bread's more. You like to throw all the sweetness that you can.
Oh
into
yeah,
them.
chocolate chips all the way.
Are you? Is it banana bread that you put like? You could put like cinnamon sugar on it as well.
You can put cinnamon sugar. You can put walnuts. There's really endless possibilities that you can do.
Basically, make we had Sticky Buns Day earlier earlier this week, and so you basically just make them together and make a banana bread like sticky bun kind of deal.
Oh, you definitely could.
I feel like that would taste really good.
Yeah, definitely.
You know,
we might have to try this.
2 birds, 1 stone. Celebrate 2 of the national days this week.
Absolutely.
I think work out great. Well, we got a little bit of Twins news that we're going to head into now as we are coming to the final minute and 11 seconds left in this game right here. And we got a couple signings that just happened.
All right, well, the Twins have agreed to a minor league contract with infielder Elliot Soto, as announced by Soto's agent, Mark Klingman, by his Twitter. He is the latest minor league depth signing in the infield for the Twins, who has also picked up Tim Beckham and Daniel Robertson on a minor league packs over the last few weeks.
Yeah, definitely some good signings there. Soto is only 32 years old, has just 3 games at the MLB level at this point in his career, all with the 2020 Angels. He spent the past 6 seasons in AAA, compiling a career .267, .342, and .375 batting lines there. He spent the 2021 season in the Dodgers organization, suiting up for 57 games with their AAA affiliate. Yeah, so I don't think any of that is gonna be a big impact signing, but it's literally the only news that we have for our Twins because of that lockout, and so it's nice to see a new face joining our Twins.
Absolutely, and so hopefully that lockout can end pretty soon, and we can get the ball rolling and really seeing what we're going to be looking up for this season coming up.
Yeah, I'm sure once that gets resolved in any fashion, that there's going to be a lot of free agency moves that happens right after that, because I'm sure there's a lot of people on the telephone talking to people being like, hey, basically this is our deal, like once you guys get freed up, you're going to sign this.
But we do have a winner, as Kimmers over at Mama T Castletap in Little Canada is going to take home $118 coming in first, but we'll have that whole top 10 for you guys in just a second. But we have teamed up with our Twins for an awesome e-tab game called Twins Win. You can play today at any location where Pilot games are played.
Yeah, but good job to Kimmers. I mean, killing it out there. Didn't even finish up all their PGL plays on that game, and still came in first.
It just kind of exploded at me.
Yeah, well, sometimes that happens. Take what life throws at you. You got 4 minutes and 50 seconds to get enrolled in this next game. We're playing another game of Vikings victory.
All right. Yeah, you have just under 4 or 5 minutes to do so definitely get enrolled. And we're going to, guys, tell you where all these players are leaving off for tomorrow in the Twiking Zone. Yeah,
the Twiking Zone, always some of the most chaotic action happens there, but it actually stayed pretty tame, as in 10th place, we actually had a player get bumped back, SNS over at Chanticleer Pizza Coon Rapids, with 51,000 points. The player pushing them back was actually a player that was tied with SNS. They actually moved themselves into a different tie. That player was Pooba over at Woody's Bar and Grill, tying it up with Steve over at our place on third, both with 52,000 points. Well, kind of the same thing happened to Steve, as Steve got bumped back, was formerly in a tie with a different player. He got bumped back, got in the tie with Pooba, but that player that bumped out Steve, Bobo over at Corner Bar and Goodyear with 54,000 points. I feel like that was just a mouthful that I just said about that. Well, it's confusing, but all the different ties, like it was like 3 different ties.
There were 2 ties, and they split, and the middle ones came together
and created a new tie.
Yeah.
It was interesting. In 6th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 66,000 points. With 70,000 points in 5th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Valley Inn with 71,000 points in 4th place. We got Bryzo over at Atomic Star Tavern. 3rd place, it's Sinbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 77,000 points. We did see Sinbob getting some wins during Vikings Bingo. In 2nd place, we got Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine with 81,000 points. And then that number 1 player with 87,000 points, it's Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park.
Yeah, but we're going to have to see what kind of implications happen. And I know that Loser Dave's been playing under a different name, and so it's not looking like he's going to be getting those points.
Yeah, I mean, his choice. He chooses to not play under, so, he's tempting the competition to catch up.
Yeah, he's just teasing him a little.
Exactly. I mean, I don't blame him. No competition isn't fun.
Yeah, he wants a little run for his money.
Exactly. That's why he's keeping it so close.
Yep, but on the location side of things, jumping right into 10th place, we had a tie getting split up there as well, as now sitting in 10th is Solo. It's Steve-O's and Crystal with 62,000. Leave them in the dust. Jumping into 9th, it was Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 66,000. 8th place is Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 80,000. 7th place is Atomic Star Tavern with 81,000. 6th place is Eagles Rochester in Rochester with 94,000. 5th place, officially in that 100,000 point club, is Corner Bar and Goodhue with 115,000 points. In 4th place, we got our place on 3rd in Faribault with 133,000. Getting pushed back from 2nd into 3rd place, we had American Legion Fridley in Fridley with 146,000. And then jumping up from 3rd into 2nd, it's Corky's Bar South Haven in South Haven with 152,000. But no one's rivaling our 1st place location, as VFW Spring Lake Park is holding strong with 275,000 points.
Yeah, good job to all of those locations. Absolutely killing it in that Twiking Zone. But we actually got a top 10 in the first game of Vikings victory to go over. And in 10th place, we had Hot Mama over at JC's Bar and Grill, taking home $19. Also taking home $19, we had DMB 1971 over at Friends Bar and Restaurant, taking home $19. The last winner of $19, it's Big Dog over at VFW Little Falls. Winning $29, it's Jens over at Springbrook Golf Course. In sixth place, we had Monkey over at Mainline Station taking home $39. Also taking home $39, we had Stubbs over at the Tatesy Pizza Hangar, $45. Anthony over at Brian's Bar and Grill in fourth place took home $59. $79 went out to the third place player, Tam, over at Spalding Sports Bar. Second place, it was Darn over at Falls Bar, taking home $89. And then that number one player, we saw her on the big screen, Kimmers, over at Mama T's Castle Tap, taking home $118.
Absolutely. Congratulations to all of our players winning some prizes in Vikings victory. We're about to begin enrolled in another game of it. You have just over 30 seconds to do so, and we got a ton of prizes on the line.
Yeah, definitely some really good stuff. Only, yeah, you said it, 30 seconds to get enrolled into this one. And we're listening to a great E-Tab game. We talked about Roaring 20s, which is super fun. But this one's just as fun as well, as it's Buku Bucks. Head to the woods in search of big bucks, play beer pong at deer camp, or test your shooting skills at Buku Bucks hunting bonus and win trophy prizes.
Oh, yeah, it's a ton of fun, so definitely check it out. But if you've played enough of Buku Bucks and want to check out something different, we have over 50 different Charitable E-Tab games that you guys can choose to play at any time, all having 85% payout and huge prizes up to $1,500. Small bets between 50 cents and $5, awesome bonus and free rounds as well.
Yeah, definitely some really great stuff on those E-Tabs. And here we are, people getting stuff going. Plays being played during this game of Pride in Minnesota already. And in first place, we got Kay. Kay's been able to get first place before, but it already got taken away by Steve-O.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to see what shakeups happen, but we got a ton of players with a ton of plays left.
Yeah, we'll see if there can be any other takeaways of that first place spot, but sometimes it happens where that number one player, they hop into first place and then they just seem to never give it up.
Yeah.
And so it could be Steve-O's game to lose.
Yeah, we'll have to see, but
maybe, but we're talking about some music history now, as in 1993 we had Little Richard receive his Lifetime Achievement Grammy Award.
Yeah, definitely an awesome personality.
Was that his only Grammy?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow. I mean, a great musician that definitely...
yeah, look up and see if he has any other accolades.
Yeah, let's look up his other accolades as well.
Yeah, no, Little Richard is definitely, I think he was a little bit before his time, I feel like he was a little underappreciated. I mean, he was still huge and had a lot of big movement in the music industry, but...
Oh, he had three Grammy Hall of Fame awards, the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award, the BMI Icon Award, and the American Music Award of Merit, the Rhythm and Blues Foundation Award, and a star of the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
All right, that makes me feel a little bit better. I didn't know he was as decorated as that, but it's well deservedly so. Super, super good stuff.
Yeah, that may have been his first one, though, in 1993. We do have Dr. Pirate taking over that first place spot. One of Curtis's favorite players out there playing. Good to see you, Dr. Pirate.
Oh, yeah. But also on this day in history, in 1999, Eminem dropped his first major label album, the Slim Shady LP. He quickly became one of the most controversial rappers in the game at the time.
Yeah, dude did not have a filter when he came out onto the stage. Like, he was a very crazy...
He did not care what people thought about him at all.
No, none at all. Well, that Slim Shady LP had really some really crazy songs.
My Name Is.
Yeah, My Name Is definitely a huge one.
As the World Turns, Bad Meets Evil. There's a lot with profanities in it.
Yeah, no, if it wasn't for there's a lot
Guilty Conscience,
there's a lot
Damage.
of ones that got really popular and really skyrocketed him into the success that he had.
Yeah, My Name Is probably his most of that LP.
Yeah, out of that one, absolutely insane. He did then the next year did the
Marshall Mathers.
Yeah, Mathers AP, where he had even some more really crazy.
Yeah, well, this is Eminem, not Slim Shady on this one.
Oh.
The last LP was Slim Shady, and this is Eminem. This Marshall.
Oh, I didn't realize that it was just a change. It was a change in persona.
Yeah, and so these
no, Eminem's always been Slim Shady.
Well, yeah, but Eminem is Eminem, but Slim Shady is his different persona.
Yeah, but I mean, it was still made by Eminem.
Well, yes, Eminem is always the singer, no matter if it's Slim Shady or Eminem. Slim Shady is Eminem, but when Eminem is portraying Slim Shady, it's different than when he's acting as Marshall.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. You mean
Yeah.
I
It's like his alter ego.
yeah, but it's not like he changes voices or anything like that.
No.
He just kind of just steals.
His rap style changes.
Yeah, I mean, as much as as you can pin him down to a rap style, because
That's
he doesn't
true.
really rap the same in any of his
No,
songs.
that's true.
And so I don't know. A really good. The Slim Shady LP was
Yeah.
a big thing. Next up, I didn't know this was a fact, but I mean,
Yeah.
a really, really crazy fact. In 2019, Ariana Grande actually became the first solo artist to hold the top 3 spots on the Hot 100 in the same week, a feat previously accomplished only by the Beatles. The
Wow.
songs were in the number 1 spot was 7 Rings, second spot was Break Up With Your Girlfriend, I'm Bored, and in the third spot was Thank You Next.
I can't believe Thank You Next wasn't in first place. I actually don't really know Seven
Well,
Rings, the song.
I'm sure Thank You Next ended up getting to the number 1 spot,
But this
it's-
was just in the
yeah,
same week.
Yeah, having this in the same week, have 3 different hits at the top charts, absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, in the first, second, and third spots.
Yeah, and I think at least 2 of them were, one of them were different albums than
Were
the
they?
other. Like, I don't think they all came out in the same album.
Oh, I'm not too sure. We can take a little peeky.
Yeah, yeah. Let's take a look. As Ariana Grande, huge, but I didn't realize she was that big. Like, to be able to set records with the Beatles is pretty impressive.
Yeah, let's see. On the Thank You Next album, they were all on the Thank You Next album.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. So
Yeah.
they all came out at the same time, helping each other get huge.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah, so a bunch of really cool music history facts right there.
She's got a great range, I will admit. Like, her voice is beautiful. I just haven't really followed her career that much.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just kind of never got that into her. I mean, I think
Yeah.
I'm not the
I'm not like a pop fan.
I'm not
though.
the people that she goes after.
Yeah, you're
so,
definitely
like,
not her demographic.
No, I'm not at all. So I don't think I'll ever be a huge fan of her, but I can appreciate the voice, as she's super talented.
Oh yeah, and I remember her when we were younger. When she was doing like Nickelodeon and stuff.
Yes, I
she
liked
would
her
go
when she was doing that stuff.
on like YouTube, and she would post her celebrity impersonations. I remember
Oh.
this, and she used to do like a really good Shakira and stuff, and it was super fun.
That's fun. Well, let's keep on going as we are playing PGL games, and you guys got to get signed up at PGL.world to become a member of our league. PGL players, they compete for points and have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has a lot of great information in it.
Absolutely. So guys, definitely sign up at PGL.world today, as well as we get to showcase you guys in a newcomer spotlight as soon as you do so. So absolutely do that, and we're going to showcase a couple of those new members as Nikki, Hotshot, Big D67, Sunshine, Misky, Todd 500, as well as Petty, all signed up and joining up with the fam.
Yeah, good job getting signed up, all you players. And we'll see who can earn the most PGL points in this game right here, as it's becoming a race between Curly Jenny and Dr. Pirate. And we'll see who else has plays. Unlucky still has plays left in that 6th place spot. With us only having 1 minute and 30 seconds left in this game, we're going to have them be some really big plays.
Yeah, but our top 3 is all in line trying to get those points necessary. But Curly Jenny definitely has a big point jump on the rest of them.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, out of plays now.
Yeah, out of plays. We'll see if any of these players can come up in this last minute or so to get into first place.
You have just over a minute left. Dr. Pirate out of plays
Came
now.
close, just not quite able to pull through.
It's looking like Curly Jenny might have this one sewn up.
Yeah, it is looking that way. You guys still only have 50 seconds to get the rest of your plays, and make sure you get the rest of them in. You don't want to miss out on any of this cash that you could be winning, and you may even win one of these jackpots if you play enough of those plays. $109 going to that first place winner, but also some PGL points going to your name as if you win this game. And so we got some players that have really been killing it earning those PGL points.
Oh, yeah, and yesterday we had our MegaSota game night, so there was out players getting those points needed, And there was a couple shakeups happening to our standings as a newcomer jumped into 10th place. Lulu over at American Legion Ashby now sits with 385,740 points. 9th place is Reyes 22 over at Old Town Tavern, who was our big time player this time last week. Now sits with 426,885 points. 8th place is Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 443,220 points. With 445,290 points right ahead of him in 7th place, it's Sarah Honey at VFW Austin. Getting pushed back from 5th into 6th, it's Big Pimpin' at the Alibi Gilbert with 510,225 points. Jumping up from 6th into 5th, pushing them back, it was Nixon at VFW Roseville with 517,335 points, but we got a winner.
Curly Jenny over at Charlie's Bar in Rochester taking home $109 on that prize. Good job, Curly Jenny, getting that win just by a few PGL points. And we'll see the rest of that top 10 as Nikki gets it all tallied up for us.
Absolutely, and we'll give you all of those winners in just a few moments. But jumping back into these standings, in 4th place, we got Forget UD over at Bobby Joe's with 530,015 PGL points. 4th place.
I'm just laughing at Bobby Joe's.
Did I say it wrong?
I just would say Bobby Joe's.
Oh, man. I like Bobby Joe's.
Bobby Joe's.
Well, Forget UD is playing over there. Will it be Bobby Joe's or Bobby Joe's? I hope he's having a good time. But in 3rd place, we got Brizo at the Underground Bar and Grill with 556,815 points. 2nd place is Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 721,555 points. And Bam Bam, we saw him outplaying earlier over at Stewartville Legion Post, sits with 828,070 PGL points.
Yeah, good job. Bam Bam killing it so far in this season.
Yeah, he really is.
Yeah, it was just, really good stuff. Has been separating from Keith a bunch so far in this season, but there's a lot of tight races that we're going to have to watch through in this player standings.
Absolutely.
As there's super close races between like Big Pimpin' and Nixon, who just had a switch up over the last PGL night, as well as the other tight race that
Big
didn't.
Dog and Sarah Honey.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Big Dog, Sarah Honey, only 2,000 points separating those two players.
Absolutely. We're definitely going to have to see what can happen. I haven't seen Sarah Honey out to play yet tonight, have you?
Yeah, I didn't even notice that Forget UD and Brizo are not too far off each other either, as they're only a couple 10,000, like 10,000, 20,000 points away from each other, which is nothing in these PGL games.
Absolutely. They can definitely win those backs very soon. And so if you guys want to hold on to your standings, make sure you guys are getting those points accumulated.
Yeah, let's hop into the location side of thing. In 10th place, we got VFW Austin with 1,295,615 points. With 1,351,685 points. In 9th place, we got LJ's in Miltona. 8th place, it's Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 1,436,100 points. Now let's head over to Mazeppa with 1,495,550 points. In 7th place, we got Leo's Sports Bar. 6th place, it's American Legion Cleveland with 1,593,095 points. And they actually just got bumped back a spot by this riser, Billy's Rockford, with 1,599,525 points. Moving up in that 5th place spot. Good job, Billy's Rockford. 4th place, we got Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato with 1,710,280 points. With good job, Atomic Star Tavern. 3rd place, we got VFW Northfield, 1,785,010 points. Now we get into the 2 million point club with 2,408,045 points. In 2nd place, we got Third Rail Bar and Grill trying to close in on the #1 location. They're over there in Big Lake, but the #1 location has 2,461,270 points. Only about 50,000 point lead on the Third Rail Bar and Grill, and that's Neeson's Gaylord in that 1st place spot.
Yeah, no, this is definitely a tight race. If you would have asked us about a week ago, we would have said Neeson's Gaylord is kind of in a league of their own as we speak, but Third Rail Bar and Grill definitely came out to play last night, closing that gap up, and even if they have a big night tonight and Neeson's Gaylord doesn't, they could even swipe first away.
Yeah, definitely some crazy stuff can happen in these standings. I'm really watching out for American Legion Cleveland and Billy's Rockford, though, as Billy's Rockford just passed them up. American Legion Cleveland could easily pass them back up again.
Yeah, but that location was in third not too long ago. They've been kind of dying out lately.
Yeah, they've been getting bumped back, but obviously they got into third for a reason. They got some top-tier players there, and they could be moving up in just tonight.
I'm taking my eye on Blasco's Embassy Bar as they have been slowly inching their way up towards these standings, and I think that they're trying to make a big push.
Yeah, it could be the case. We got 1 minute and 10 seconds to get enrolled into this next game. So get enrolled and press play. We're about to play our game of, I think it's Jackpot Jungle? If I had to guess correctly, and I usually do.
We just played our second game of Vikings victory.
No, I'm so wrong.
Is there a third
it's
game?
Blingo Bingo.
Oh, okay.
We usually play a little bit of not Jackpot Jungle. I don't even know why I said
so
Jackpot
early.
Jungle. I meant open season was what I actually meant, because we usually play open season right in the
halfway.
Right, the halfway mark. But we're actually playing the high-low game, Blingo Bingo, which is going to be super fun because the best players in the state win the top amount of cash, and the worst players in the state win some top cash.
Yeah,
and
you really just need to be asking
one.
Nikki. She's been hot on the ticket, making sure you guys stay on track
Yeah,
and know
she
what's
does.
coming up next. Thank you, Nikki.
She's had a lot
we
of
need you.
She's had a lot of practice over the last like 2 or 3 weeks where we just have no idea what we're coming into. And so thank you, Nikki, for always having that schedule pulled up.
Absolutely. She does an amazing job on production. And doing so, we even have the winners from that past game of Vikings victory.
Oh, yeah, let's hit those.
All right. Well, coming in 10th place, we got Tam over at Spalding Sports Bar, taking home $18.
Tam took third in the last Vikings victory.
Wow. How they fall from grace.
I mean, I think it was impressive. Like, they got 2 top 10s. Like, that's really good stuff. They won cash twice.
They won a lot of prizes.
Yeah, good job, Tam.
Yeah, they actually won like
fall from grace.
Yeah, from first to 10th.
I mean, yeah.
Well, they still won some cash, so congratulations to Tam, who came in 10th. But we got Bitcoin coming in 9th over at Arlington House, taking home $18. 8th place was our #1 player, Bam Bam, over at Stewartville Legion Post, getting to take home $18. 7th place was Rud Dog over at LJ's, getting to take home $27. Pocketing $36. Coming in 6th, we had Unlucky over at Leo Sports Bar. 5th place was Mikey's Win over at Muddy Cow Brooklyn Park, getting to take home $36 as well. 4th place was Jan over at Mountains Bar, getting to take home $54. Player over at Honky's took home $72. Dr. Pirate came in 2nd over at the Beers Grove Inver Grove Heights, getting to take home $81. And Curly Jenny came in 1st over at Charlie's Bar, getting to take home $109.
Yeah, good job to all those players in that game. And we already got players trying to win this cash in this game of Blingo Bingo. We still have 7 minutes and 45 seconds left in this game, so make sure you guys keep on getting those plays in. Dr. Pirate already in our top 10 once again, and it's super impressive when you're in our top 10 in 2 games in a row. It doesn't normally happen. Just because Jordy makes you feel like it's a bad accomplishment to be in the top 10 twice, it really was a good thing.
I take back what I said. Congratulations, Tam.
No, I'm just teasing Jordy. We got us a little bit of wild news to hop into, and they are 31-14-3, and it's because they just came off of a rough loss against the Ottawa Senators, 4-3, as they beat the Minnesota Wild on Tuesday night. Kevin Fiala, Jared Spurgeon, and John Merrill both all scored for the Wild, who were playing their second of 4 games on the Canadian road trip. Cam Talbot made 30 saves, and the game wrapped up a stretch of 10 games in 16 nights for the Senators, who are 19-26-5. Just not what we wanted to see.
No, not at all. This is not what I expected to happen. I was anticipating a big win.
Yeah, I was as well, as we're just the better team to them. But I mean, it makes sense. We're on the road in Canada, riding around everywhere. Whenever you get on those long road trips, it's tough.
It takes a toll.
It definitely takes a toll on the body, and so hopefully we have 2 more games to get through, truck through them, hopefully get some wins.
Stay healthy.
Hopefully we can pull off 2 wins in the next 2 games.
Oh, yeah.
And our next game is going to be against those Maple Leafs this Thursday at 6 p.m.
Yeah, definitely. We'll have to see what can happen. What's their ratio looking like? Or their record?
Yeah, we'll look.
I keep forgetting it's called a record and not a ratio. I always just want to say that.
Well, you know, you're a math gal, so it makes sense why you think that way. Well, let's check it out. They are 32-14-4, so has a very similar record
matched
to what we have. We've just played less games than them.
Okay. Yeah, I'm hoping we can take yet another win and just close out these next 2 games.
Yeah, they're third in the Atlantic Division,
Okay.
as we have now dropped to third in
From that
the
last
Western
game?
Division due to that loss, and
Boo.
got passed up by the Blues. So hopefully we can get it back together, pass up the Blues again, get a win against one of the best teams in the Atlantic Division, the Maple Leafs, and keep on pushing forward.
Absolutely. So definitely, guys, make sure you're looking out for that. They're going to be taking them on this Thursday at 6 p.m. for you guys. But you guys can get ready and show some support by playing Let's Go Wild at any of your favorite sports bars around Minnesota today.
Oh, yeah, we love Let's Go Wild. And we got a little fishing report that we can hop into as we move from one ice to the other. Lake of the Woods Tourism, this was done just yesterday by the Outdoors Weekly. And on the south end, it's February, and anglers are picking away at the walleye and saugers. Usually by day's end, there's enough for a good fish fry. Anglers are catching walleye, lots of saugers, and setting the hook on big perch, pike, eelpout, tullibee, and even a few crappies.
Nice. Yeah, some tips, electronics help. You can rent those from resorts, outfitters, and local bait shops if you don't own them, and be aggressive with that jigging line. Lures like a rip and wrap and a jigging spoon with a rattle will attract fish and get some of those reaction bites.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep the dead stick active. Jig it periodically. Lift it higher in the water column if fish are swimming above your bait, or if you aren't getting bit near bottom. Even though it's a dead stick, it's helpful to work it. Bites can be light. A small bobber on or a rod with a sensitive tip is helpful to detect the light bites.
Yeah, definitely. Put together an entire day, meaning there are different feeding windows throughout the day and by fish by the type of day. We can normally cash in on those windows of activity. And so most of those ice fishing is taking place about 26 to 33 feet of water. Gold, Wonderbread, and Glow colors have been good this week, and some anglers tip up fishing for pike, doing well.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go with the glow colors. That's what I'm choosing for my special colors of the day.
Oh, I am going with that Wonder Bread.
Yeah, I kind of had to give it up to you. You already chose the Wonder Bread in the Vikings broadcast.
Well, I thought they meant real Wonder Bread during the Vikings broadcast.
Yeah, you did. You did actually think it was actual Wonder Bread.
I've used bread before with baiting, so
Yeah, I mean, that
I
makes-
didn't think anything of it.
Yeah, it makes sense. But I was like, it just didn't make sense within the context
No.
of what it was.
No.
And so I was like, why is it saying, is it just like a fake Wonder Bread at the end of the
No, it just uses the Wonder Bread colors, and I liked that.
I think it looked great.
Yeah, it really did.
Kind of like a clownfish,
A little bit, not really.
but that's
No orange.
That's how I would picture a clownfish.
Yeah, that'd be better if a clownfish was actually like circus colors.
Yeah, that's what I mean, like a circus clownfish.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That's what I
That's
want.
more fun.
Yeah, that's what I think. It should be that way at least. I don't think that's too much to ask for. We only got 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in this game right now. We got E-Tabs win over there at Tasty Pizza Hangar in first place. Yeah, E-Tabs do win. 85% payout on those E-Tabs. I mean, you're always winning over there. In 127th place, though, we got Lucy Lou. 126th place, we got Melissa P69. 125th, Rachel. And I missed 124th. I'm sorry.
I missed it as well.
In second place, we got
Ramanda.
yeah, third place player. Fourth place, Bitcoin. And in fifth place, we got Beams.
Yep, in sixth place we got Jack Mister. Seventh place we got JK Waz as well. In eighth place we got Random 131. And in ninth we got PPTC.
Yeah, definitely some good stuff there as you guys only have 1 minute and 30 seconds left in this game. And to see if you can move up or if you're going to be getting bumped down in these standings, hopefully you have a few plays left to get yourself moving up. But I guess also moving down is beneficial as well because you could become one of those bottom players in the state.
Yeah.
So I mean, just make sure you're down the middle. That's all.
Yeah, pick which direction you want to go and stick with it.
Exactly. But here's a little reminder. If you win some big cash, you're playing with some of your friends out there right now, or you're just having a good convo with your bartender while you're playing, snap a photo of that with your Pilot Games iPad. And we love getting those player picks. You can send them in on Facebook or by emailing them to jackpots@pilotgames.com. PilotTV.com, or just put them onto any of your social medias with the hashtag PilotGames.
Absolutely. That way we'll be able to snatch it on up and put it into our rolling screen when we have those amazing player pictures up next to us. And there is one of them, Flyboy Luke.
Yeah, good to see you, Flyboy Luke, getting that nice win. Or it's Flyboy Luck. It doesn't actually have an E at the end, so I guess it's Flyboy Luck who got the win there.
It is. It's Flyboy Luck. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, I keep on saying Flyboy Luke, and that's definitely on me. That is the reason.
It you?
That's the reason you're saying it as well, is because I've been saying Flyboy Luke.
I didn't even realize the difference.
Yeah, but it's actually, I think it's Flyboy Luck.
Yeah, because it's L-U-K.
Yeah, exactly. But in my head, when I first read it, it was Flyboy Luke, and so that's what I keep on saying whenever I see him.
Well, either way, he's winning some big jackpots, so he's lucky either way you spin it. Hopefully you guys can be like him.
Yeah, send in those player picks. Love those player picks. But it looks like 1-0. We have now hit zeros on the clock, and we are just letting the tabulators tabulate their final tabulations to see if we can get these winners out in this game right here.
Absolutely, and we'll have those winners to you guys in just a few minutes.
But we have a little bit of Vikings news while we're waiting on this this game, and that is if the new Minnesota Vikings. Actually, before I talk about the Viking news, we'll talk about the winner.
Yep, E-Tab's win over at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, getting to take home 40. No. Is it that 258? Or
I think it's $258 on that one. Usually the red squares are the right ones.
Are the correct ones. All right, well, $258 going in your pocket, but if we're wrong, we'll have those correct amounts for you guys in just a few moments when we get those top 10 in.
Yeah, we'll be taking a quick break. You'll have to wait a little bit longer for that Vikings news, and we'll be right back as you guys are getting enrolled into that next game of Vikings victory.
All right.
Player, he's been #1 for a while. It's Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 59,000 points.
Yep, and these players have sure been helping out these locations, because starting off in 10th place, we have Stillwater Bowl in Oak Park Heights with 36,000 points. 9th place is the Deer Stand in Deerwood with 37,000. Right ahead of them with 38,000 in 8th place, we got Billy's Rockford in Rockford. 7th place is VFW Spring Lake Park in Spring Lake Park with 39,000. 6th place is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 42,000 points. But in 5th place, right ahead of them, is Duff's Tavern on Main in Vermilion with 43,000. In 4th place, we have Shajang Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow getting into that 50,000 point club. But in 3rd place, we've got Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 52,000. 2nd place is Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton with 58,000. And our #1 location is Corner Bar in Goodhue with 156,000.
Well, make sure you guys are coming out from that 4 to 6 time. We are giving out jackpots all the time, and see if you can get into one of these top 10s. There it is, 53 balls.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous days!
Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Kriesel. Really cool listening to him talk and his story.
Hey guys, and we are getting back into this once again. We are in a game of Vikings victory, I think it is again. And, we actually had a biggest loser from that game of Blingo Bingo and all the action that happened during that time.
Okay, and it turns out that that prize shown was actually correct, and the red ones at the bottom were not.
Oh, I'm sorry for announcing that the red ones were the right ones. It was the correct number that that showed up on the blue screen.
So we're gonna let you guys know how much you guys won and who came in what place. And so starting off with the biggest loser, it was Lucy Lou over at Oleander Saloon, getting to take home $64. Coming in 10th, it was Randon 131 over at the Blacktop Bar and Grill. And in 9th place, we had TDR over at Eagles Owatonna, taking home $12. 8th place was JK Waz over at American Legion Shakopee, getting to take home $19. Jack Mister at Anima Vets Club came in 7th, getting to take home $19 as well. Beams and Neighbors on the Rum over in 6th place got to take home $19. Player at American Legion Moorhead got to take home $19 as well as coming in 5th. Bitcoin came in 4th over at Arlington Haas, getting to take home $25. Snazza over at VFW Brainerd got to take home $32. Ramanda came in 2nd at Veers Group Hastings, getting to take home $51, and E-Tabs win over at Tasty Pizza Hangar got to take home $64 coming in 1st.
Yeah, good job to all those players getting some wins. But we are already into this next game of Vikings victory. We have a large of $3,356, a small of $397, and hopefully we can give out one of these prizes in this game right here. In first place, though, we got Big Dog over at VFW Little Falls, one of those players that are always dominating in our PGL side of things.
Absolutely, but there's a ton of plays left for these players, so they're going to have to be getting those high up points to hold on to first.
Yeah, do we see anybody else from our top 10 in here?
Not in this bottom half, but we'll have to take a little peek
we'll see.
at the upper half.
Switch it on over.
Big Dog, no.
Yeah, it looks like not many other big-time players, but our Vikings news that we have to get into. And it's if Minnesota Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell's introductory press conference is anything to go by, quarterback Kirk Cousins is firmly in his plan moving forward. As expected, during O'Connell's introductory press conference, the question was asked regarding Cousins and his thoughts on whether or not the quarterback is in the team's plan. When asked about how Kirk Cousins will fit in the Vikings offense as the starting quarterback next season, O'Connell answered, "I'm excited to coach him. We have already started thinking about ways we are going to build those systems for him." Minnesota's head coach then went on to say, "I know who he is as a player and that that what he's capable of. And part of our job as a coach is to maximize a player's ability to go out every Sunday and have success."
Absolutely. That's exactly what they're going to try and do. And so we're going to have to see how that plays out. I'm anticipating a pretty good season for our Vikings.
Yeah, it just seems like we are going in the right direction.
Yeah, we're doing all the proper precautions we need to get ready and amped for this season.
Yeah, I mean, going towards the offensive side of the football. And I actually I just read about this. Some Vikings page posted about it, and it was like everyone's talking about how Justin Jefferson is going to really thrive in this new offense and
Okay.
everything like that. And someone was like, well, I'm super excited about that. I mean, ecstatic about it. But he was like, I want to see what they can do with Adam Thielen. Like, I
Okay.
mean, having our secondary wide receiver, a guy who's a number 1 wide receiver on a lot of different teams, see how he's going to be worked into the mix and how they're going
Yeah.
to spread the ball with the plethora of talent that the Vikings have on the
Yeah,
offensive
I was
side of the
gonna
ball.
say this is like a star-studded team this season.
Yeah, I think we got a lot of studs. We'll see if they
Oh.
can really work out. Ooh, we have a big-time player that's had some big rises over the last few PGL games.
Yeah, jumped in last week into our top 10. Reyes, 22, trying to up their ante and get those points needed for our PGL top 10.
Yeah, definitely some crazy stuff for them. Good job, Reyes, 22. As you keep on getting those plays, then has more plays than a lot of the other players. Hot Chicken over there in 4th has a lot of plays, as well as Big Dog in 5th place. And so we may be seeing them catch up. But I don't know if Tina 13 it has enough plays to be able to pass up Reyes 22.
Bam Bam now in our top 10. Did we already say them?
Well, I just it's always good to say Bam Bam in our top 10 because they're the number 1 player in these PGL standings. We'll see if they can continue on moving up.
Yeah, 3 of our top 10 players are out there coming for this right now. But we still got big time players like Tina 13, Jerry, Hot Chicken, all in our second, third, and 4th. Still
Yeah.
got a bunch of plays left though. What
Should-
is there? Just under 4 minutes left.
Yeah, we have 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in this game of Vikings victory. And Tina 13 has taken over that first place spot. Had enough plays to be able to take over that first place spot, but holding on to that spot's going to be a little bit more difficult of a task, as Reyes 22 only has less than half of their plays done and is only about 1,000 points behind them.
Got a little bit of a leg up on. Nope, this is our 6th place player now. Yeah, I was like, wait, that point total has a little bit of a.
Yeah, that has a little
Gap.
bit of a gap.
Oh, they're coming in, but it is Jerry now in 2nd, trying to take this first place spot. Reyes 22 still has a bunch of plays alongside Big Dog, as well as Lucy Lou.
Yeah, there it is. Reyes 22 taking it over once again, but we'll still see some more shakeups in this top 10 as more players get their plays done. But did we talk about the ETAB?
Not yet.
Yeah, well, we have a great ETAB game that came with our partnership with the Vikings, and that's Vikings Victory. Pick a letter in the skull bonus and win some big prizes. It's the ETAB version of the game that you're playing right now, and it's a lot of fun. It's got great graphics.
Yeah, the details are really cool.
Yeah, I like being able to see USA Bank Stadium out there in the back of behind the bingo board. It's really, really cool.
Yeah, we like to be as authentic as possible.
Exactly, but we got some authentic jackpot hunter standings because you guys have been moving around, having some crazy stuff happen, and those players, I mean, some are in the 75,000 point club, some are in the 50,000 point club, some are even back there in the 25,000 point club, and we'll see who's moving up, who's moving down, and what shakeups are in store.
All right, well, jumping right into the player side of things. In 10th place, getting pushed back from 9th, it's Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill with 27,000. Jumping into a crazy tie in 7th, we got 2A Girl over at Mama Brothers Liquor, Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon, and Crazy Kid at Tasty Pizza Hanger 45. All 3 players with 29,000. In 6th place, we got Brother Nat over at CW's Bar and Grill with 33,000. 5th place is Kimmy at Lucky's Tavern with 36,000. And in 4th place, we got Not Lucky over at Corner Bar and Good Hugh with 53,000. Right ahead of him with 55,000. In 3rd place, we got Bull also at Corner Bar and Good Hugh. In 2nd place, we got Kev over at the Deer Stand with 61,000. And our number 1 player right now is Bobo over at the Corner Bar and Good Hugh with 76,000 points.
Yeah, definitely some crazy stuff that's in store. But one crazy thing that I wouldn't be too surprised if it happened is if we saw Spazwell get into this top 10.
You think so?
Spazwell's been killing it, and I just checked in on the wins that happened during that happy hour, and Spazwell over at the Gas Can Bar and Grill getting more wins
They've
over
been
there.
out all day playing.
Yeah, they were getting wins during that Vikings bingo, and they're still
Quite a
getting
few.
wins during this Jackpot Hunter bingo. We'll see if they can keep up the pace that they're at.
Awesome stuff. Yeah, no, with those new rules in our Jackpot Hunter games, we've been throwing out points all over the place, and it's definitely been helping these point totals.
Yeah, they definitely have. Let's hop into the location side of things, as we have a location trying to break records. But in 10th place, we got Deer Stand in Deerwood with 42,000 points. With 44,000 points in 9th place, we got Duff's Tavern on Main and Vermilion. 45,000 points for the number 7 place location because it's actually a two-way tie in 7th place. getting bumped back. Both these locations got bumped back, and it's Billy's Rockford and VFW Spring Lake Park, both with 45,000 points. Moving up, passing up VFW Spring Lake Park from an 8th place tie with Duff's Tavern on Main into a 6th place spot. It's the location we just talked about getting wins today. That's Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd. They had 49,000 points heading into today, and we're going to be expecting them in the 50,000 point club when we come in tomorrow.
Oh yeah, super exciting. They came out of nowhere and ultimately got into that 50,000 point club in a matter of days.
Yeah, have done really good stuff, and they may even pass this number 5 location, Shajank Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow, who has exactly 50,000 points.
And has been sitting there for a couple days now.
With 58,000 points in 4th place, getting bumped back from 3rd into 4th, we got Concordia Lanes in New Ulm. Getting bumped back from 2nd into 3rd, we got Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton with 62,000 points. Before we talk about these top 2 players, we got a winner in this game.
Yeah, Reyes 22 over at Old Town Tavern in Mowersville, getting to take home $134. Those totals seem to be matching, so I'm thinking they're accurate, and we'll get those entire top 10 for you guys pretty soon.
Yeah, I mean, we have seen a big dog out there playing as well, but Reyes 22 wasn't too far from the number 7 player, Sarah Honey, either. I mean, lots of shakeups can happen with that 41,000 PGL points going to your account, Reyes 22. Should be crazy. That's a big player getting some wins.
Can't wait to come to the standings tomorrow morning. Check out Cup of Joe to find out all the crazy shakeups that happened after today.
Yeah, it's primed. 4 minutes and 50 seconds to get enrolled in this next game of Ice Fishing Derby. So make sure you guys are getting enrolled, press and play. But we got in 2nd place a big time location, Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. They have 64,000 points. They shot up from 4th into 2nd place. In 1st place, though, with a ginormous lead, with a ginormous point total, it's Corner Bar and Goodhue with 195,000 points.
Yeah, I will not be surprised if they're in the 200,000 point club tomorrow. Were they getting a bunch of wins?
I'm not 100% sure on Corner Bar and Goodhue, as there were definitely a lot of wins going over to Gas Can Bar and Grill. Let's see.
Is there any?
See one in just the quick scan that I'm doing right now of all these winners. Nikki may be able to give a better answer on that one, but it doesn't look like I can find any just with my quick scan of winners over there at Corner Bar Goodhue.
All right, so we're definitely going to have to see what kind of shakeups happen if they maybe just inch their way towards that 200,000 point club.
Yeah, 3 minutes, 45 seconds to get enrolled in this next game, and as you guys are getting enrolled, we got a few celebrity birthdays to go over.
Yeah, born first up in 1889, we have Victor Fleming, an American film director known for The Wizard of Oz and Gone with the Wind.
Yeah, huge director that, did 2 absolute classics.
Yeah, he also did Joan of Arc, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Captain's Courageous, a bunch of different stuff.
That's super fun.
The original Treasure Island.
What, when did he start making movies?
He's got works as early as the 1920s. I think the 1920s is 1917, 1916. Wow. Yeah, in 1916 he started.
Okay. Fleming's first feature film, which I guess could be different than something that he's been involved in, was When the Clouds Roll By in 1919, starring Douglas Fairbank, and he directed several more movies before signing a contract with Paramount in 1922.
He's done so many works with Douglas Fairbanks. That's awesome. He's got The Americano, The Son of His Father, His Picture in Papers, Wild and Woolly, Reaching for the Moon. These are all different Douglas Fairbanks movies that he did with him.
That's super cool.
All in early teens. But he's even got works up to 2015. This man has been in work for, wow. How is that possible?
He must be still have clips from from
Clips used or something?
Clips used in that, because I don't think he's still alive
No.
today. And so there's no way he could be working
He was
on
born
stuff.
in 1889.
Yeah, there's no way he's still doing stuff. But I mean, really, really impressive.
His
and
name
probably
has been in works for over a century.
Exactly. That's even more impressive.
Incredible.
We got some more stuff about him, as he's won a few accolades as well, as he won
He won an Academy Award for Best Directing in 1940 for Gone with the Wind.
Okay, really, really, Best Director. He also was nominated
For
the Palme d'Or for the Wizard of Oz in Cannes Film Festival.
Very cool. Cannes Film Festival is huge. I can only imagine. He was probably right at the start when he was winning.
Yeah, he's a star on the
Wow.
Walk of Fame.
Very cool.
So we've the second Walk
Hall
of Fame,
Walk of Fame.
Star that we've talked about today. And I want to see any other wins he had at the Faroe Island Music Festival. He was the Golden Train Award winner for the Grand Jury Prize for Gone with the Wind. Best Feature Film he won for Wizard of Oz. Best Film he won for Gone with the Wind. Audience Award. And then he was also nominated for Best Film for both Gone with the Wind and Wizard of Oz. And Best Film by the Audience Award for our Wizard of Oz as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very, very cool.
Very, very accomplished director.
Very, very cool stuff.
But you guys just have 10 seconds to get enrolled in this next game, this game of ice fishing derby. Get enrolled, press play. As you guys are getting enrolled, as you guys are playing, really, because we're not going to finish this in time, we got a Vikings victory, the final game of Vikings victory, those top 10 to go over.
All right, well, starting it off, coming in 10th, we had Hot Mama over at JC's Bar and Grill, taking home $22. Player came in 9th at the Purple Goose, taking home $22. And in 8th place, we had Monkey over at Mainline Station, also getting to take home $22. Coming in 7th, we had Tina 13 over at Danny's Dugout, taking home $33. Termite over at VFW St. James came in 6th, taking home $44. Hot Chicken over at Municipal Liquor Store Akeley got to take home $44, coming in 5th. Jerry at Miltona Liquor Store took home $67, coming in 4th. In 3rd, we had Big Dog at VFW Little Falls getting to take home $89. Lucy Lou came in 2nd over at Oleander Saloon getting to take home $100. And Reyes 22 over at Old Town Tavern came in 1st, taking home $134.
Yeah, really good job to all those players in that game. And we already got players getting after it right here. This is one of those 15-minute games, and so we still got 13 minutes left in this one. We'll see as you guys work towards it. Right now, we got LPKV in that first place spot, but I'm sure that's going to change as you guys go after this $101 first place prize.
Absolutely. But born up next.
In 1951, we got Edward Lee Jones, also known as Ed Too Tall Jones, and that was due to his height because he towered over players at the whopping height of 6'9", 271 pounds, and if that's not intimidating enough, he also retired from his NFL career to go into boxing, and then went on to have a 6-0 boxing career with 5 of those 6 wins being knockouts.
Absolutely insane. This is a man you do not want to mess with.
Yeah, I mean, super crazy.
Huge man. I cannot believe he is just so large.
Yeah, those are one of those guys that you can say, oh, yeah, he's larger than life.
Yeah.
Kind of guys. I mean, super, super impressive. I'm trying to see if I can find any of his accolades. Yeah, he was a Pro Bowl selection in 81, 82, and 83. He was named All-Pro team by Sports Writers in 81 and 82. Dallas Cowboys most valuable. He also won Most Valuable Player in 82. The Ed Block Courage Award in 89. And is a super, super impressive boxing career as he went undefeated during his time.
Yeah, he really just proved he is a jack of all trades.
But, I mean, that's what those guys are. Like, they're giant. Like, it doesn't surprise me that a defensive end can go translate into boxing. Because, like, defensive ends, they're like the freakazoids that, like, can play any sport kind of thing.
Okay.
Like, that's what I think of, like, DNs, because they're usually the tall guys that are, like, they're big, fast, but don't are too rough and physical to go and play like a wide receiver spot or something like that, and they're always just freaks of nature. And so I guess if any position's going to move positions, it's going to be a DN. And Ed Too Tall Jones just proving that it's a possibility.
Absolutely.
Next up on our list, born in 1965, we got Michael Dell, an American computer manufacturer. And surprise, surprise, he is the founder of Dell Technologies.
Absolutely. He's a billionaire businessman as well as a philanthropist. He is chairman and CEO of Dell Computers.
Yeah, I mean, one of the largest computer companies in the world. I don't know many people that can say that they haven't owned a Dell computer.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of what we all kind of grew up on before Macs kind of took off.
Yeah, I mean, still, a lot of people will go Dell instead of Macs.
I know my family prefers it.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that don't like the whole entire Mac way of doing things. I get it, though. I get it. Mac changes the way you run your computer.
It is 100%. It's only certain compatibility with different software users. The
only reason I would want it is because it connects up all my devices onto one device. That's why I would love it. But besides that, you can get so much more from other computers.
Absolutely.
Some of those Dell computers you can get a lot out of. But yeah, happy birthday, Michael Dell. I'm sure you're celebrating that birthday today.
Absolutely. But next up, born in 1994, we got Dakota Fanning, an American actress known for I Am Sam, Man on Fire. She was also in things in early work such as Uptown Girls as well as The Cat in the Hat.
Yeah, I mean, really, Charlotte's Web. She was a voice actress in Coraline.
She was in the Twilight Saga.
Wow, just in a lot of different things.
Yeah, she was in The Runaways, where it's kind of like a telltale of Joan Jett and Sherry Curry's life on the road.
Dakota Fanning also voice acts as preschool Kim. Possible.
Really?
Yeah. So there's a little fun fact for you.
All right. She was in a lot of stuff as a little kid.
Twilight series. Super.
Yeah, she plays a really powerful vampire in the Twilight series.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I've seen her actually. Now that I think I see a picture of her in this front little bit that at least looks like her.
Yeah, in the black robe.
Yes.
Yeah, that's her in it, and she literally just looks at someone and she'll say, "Pain." And the person will just immediately be in agony.
Wow, that's mean.
That's all she does in the entire...
She's such a cute little girl, though, in those, early movies.
She's adorable when she was a kid, but yeah. That's all she did in the entire Twilight series was just say pain.
She's got a really famous sibling as well, doesn't she?
Yeah, Elle Fanning. She has just recently came to fame in the last couple years. She got her start in Maleficent, I think, was her first big one.
I remember that. I definitely remember Maleficent.
We Bought a Zoo and Super 8 actually might be her two earlier ones. Yeah, I remember her. I really liked her in those. I'm currently watching a TV show where she's
also in Daddy Daycare.
Yeah, she's the little blonde girl.
Really?
That has the little cell phone and the little dress.
That's super funny.
Yeah.
That's super cute. Well, happy birthday.
Dakota Fanning.
Dakota Fanning. Almost said Elle Fanning, but yeah, no, it's your sister's birthday, Elle Fanning. Happy birthday, Dakota. Next up on our list of celebrity birthdays, I mean, let's check in with this game right here as you guys still have 7 minutes left in this game. And
Fanny.
Yeah,
Ooh,
well,
hot chicken.
Yeah, hot chicken over at Municipal Liquor Store. Agley taking over that first place spot. Still with a little bit of plays left. Let's check if anybody else has a bunch of plays. As
Fanny took it back.
Taking it back. Rachel still has a little bit of plays. Law has a lot of plays left. We could be seeing them shoot up in these standings.
Fanny's out of plays, though, so hot chicken's kind of... There it is. I was kind of expecting it. We got Darn there in 6th place, who was in our top 10 in our original Vikings victory game, I think it was, or Pride of Minnesota game. Getting up there once again. Yeah, nicely done. But you still got quite some time left, so make sure you guys get your plays in and try and get as many points as possible. As we have one last celebrity birthday, born in 1995, it was Andrew Wiggins, a Canadian basketball small forward, and in the 2014 NBA draft, he was the #1 pick for the Cleveland Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, then
Wow.
then was a
Good
part
for him.
of the big trade that sent Andrew Wiggins to Minnesota, and we sent Kevin Love over to the Cavaliers.
All right.
And they created the big three of Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love, and LeBron James over there in Cleveland. And then we tried to build our young squad. Unfortunately, the Andrew Wiggins career didn't last too long with us, as he had a very up and down year. But then we traded him over to Golden State. He's definitely been able to improve on a very well-led basketball team, as Steph Curry's just one of those
Yeah.
really good players that can get the best out of somebody. And then we were able to get D'Angelo Russell, which has kind of been able to do the same thing as what Steph Curry does for Golden State. He does for us, as he just gets the best out of all of our players, distributing the ball around, getting everybody all their touches.
Yeah, so it kind of seems like things fell into place.
Yeah, I feel like it did fall into place really well.
Yeah.
I'm really happy that Andrew Wiggins is continuing to have
kind of a win-win.
have a good career over there,
Yeah,
and it's
super
not
cool.
and it's good that we ended up getting a lot of value back in getting D'Angelo Russell, who's played
It's all
so
about
good.
finding that real fit, you know, because like you could have all the talent in the world, but if you're on a team where you don't cohesively match well, or it just won't work out.
Yeah, the problem, the biggest problem with the whole entire Andrew Wiggins thing here in Minnesota is that he was coming out of high school like compared to LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, and was supposed to be that one of those next guys that like were supposed to take over the NBA.
Yeah, stakes were high.
And he didn't quite live up to it. Obviously, he's a solid player,
Yeah,
very
and
solid
he was
player.
still super young.
Yes, exactly. And so he's still growing. He's only 27 years old still, and so he's still a younger player that's getting a lot of really good minutes right now in the NBA, but just never lived up to that
standard.
top 3 star in the NBA level kind of thing.
That was expected of him.
Yeah.
But we do have Law taking over first place with a couple plays left, but we still have Mom Hee Ha with a couple plays left as well. The rest of our top 10's looking like they're pretty much out of plays, as we still have under 4 minutes left on this game.
Yeah, we'll see if anybody from outside of this top 10 can hop in here. Yeah, Mama Hee Ha, lots of plays left. That's the player I'm watching out for to get into that first place spot. But Law, with such a large lead on Mama Hee Ha, it's going to be tough. I mean, it's going to come down to the wire in this game right here.
Absolutely. So we're definitely going to have to just run out the clock and see how many points get accumulated with what's left.
Exactly. But since we're talking about Andrew Wiggins and our Timberwolves, we actually have a little bit of Timberwolves news.
Well, how fitting. All right. Well, they are 31-28 right now, and we have a top NBA analyst seeing Timberwolves snagging that 6th seed.
Yeah, Bill Simmons had his old friend
Villalobos.
Villalobos on February 18th on his podcast discussing the NBA landscape, and they decided to do a deep dive on the Western Conference playoff picture. They had originally said in it, they were like, well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, the Wolves are definitely one of those teams that we're just not that quite sure about. Like, they're definitely going to make the playoffs. They definitely think they're going to make the playoffs. But then when it comes to winning in the playoffs, they don't know what to expect. They're a team that's come accustomed to losing on a regular basis, but they know that we as Timberwolves fans, we don't care. We're ready to get our winning stuff back going, and I think our team is ready like that as well. They even mentioned how our fans at Target Center started chanting Wolves in 6 after beating the Houston Rockets in Game 3 at home in 2018. And well, as fun as that would be, I mean, just seeing a super confident young Timberwolves team out there in the playoffs, it just seems pretty exciting. I mean, if you just imagine Anthony Edwards in that setting, it would just be electric. And so I think if they got matched up with in the 6th seed, playing against like a Memphis, you could be seeing an interesting theories where the Timberwolves get into the 2nd round.
Yeah, I actually took a little look up to see who it was that he had on his podcast to talk about it.
Yes.
And Haralobos Vulgaris is actually a professional gambler.
Yes, that's who he is.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know who he was at all, but I thought that was so cool. Yeah, he works for, he used to be the Dallas Mavericks, former director of quantitative research.
Wow, and then so he knows the game very well. Like he's doing very educated guesses.
I really just was more intrigued by the origin of his name, and he's Canadian and Greek.
Oh,
very cool.
Very interesting.
I just was really I loved the name. I just was like, wow.
Yeah,
it's quite the name. You don't really hear a name like Haralobos Vulgaris ever.
No, you do not. We do only have 1 minute left in this game right here. And we'll see who can get into this. I mean, La able to hold on to that first place spot. We got player trying to work their way up, seeing if they can earn a few more bucks. A few more points towards your PGL account as they move up. But, I mean, Mama Hee-Haw, the one person that we thought may have a shot at catching up to Law, was not quite able to catch up. And it looks like Law is going to be able to take home this win unless someone crazy from outside the standings decide to wait till the very, very last moment and shoot up in these ones.
Yeah, but you are guys going to be expected to see the Timberwolves going up against the Grizzlies tomorrow, the 24th at 7 p.m. for you guys.
Yeah, funny enough, they compared playing the Grizzlies in the first round of the playoffs as like maybe being like, they'd be like, oh, that'd be an interesting series that we could see the Timberwolves winning.
All right.
And so maybe we'll get a little playoff preview. I mean, that could be the case at 7 p.m. as those Timberwolves take on the Grizzlies.
Absolutely, we'll crush them. But there it is. We are officially out of time as Law has stayed in first place. But we'll get all of those points and all of those wins to you guys in just a few moments.
Yeah, but as we are waiting for that blue screen, you guys are going to start getting enrolled into our final game of the broadcast. A little bit of jackpot jungle action.
Absolutely. You guys definitely want to be sticking around and getting enrolled. But there it is.
Law over at Blasco's Embassy Bar St. Peter taking home $100.
Yeah, but we'll have those whole entire top 10 for you guys in just a few moments. And so, guys, get ready and get prepared and try and get this huge jackpot in your pocket.
Yeah, well, as we're waiting to talk about one top 10, the top 10 in this game of Ice Fishing Derby, we're going to talk about a different top 10, our top 10 in the Twiking Zone. And our player standings are pretty crazy. And I think I talked about the players last time.
I can't remember.
I think I did, so I'm going to give it off to you.
Alrighty, well, in 10th place, we have SNS at Chanticleer Pizza Coon Rapids with 51,000. 8th place, we have a tie between Pooba at Woody's Bar and Grill and Steve at our place on 3rd, both with 52,000. 7th place is Bobo at Corner Bar and Good Hue with 54,000. And if you guys weren't around when we talked about the standings last time around, SNS and Pooba were tied, Steve and Bobo were tied. Now SNS is in 10th, Bobo's in 7th, and Pooba and Steve have joined together in the middle and now in 8th. But right past them in 6th place, we got Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon with 66,000. 5th place is Yo-Yo at Valley Inn with 70,000. 4th place is Brizo at Atomic Star Tavern with 71,000, right ahead of them. 3rd place is Simbob at Corky's Bar South Haven with 77,000. 2nd place is Scrub Eye at VFW Blaine with 81,000, and with 87,000 in 1st place, we got Loser Dave at VFW Spring Lake Park.
Yeah, good job, Loser Dave. And let's talk about the location side of these things. In 10th place, we got Steve-O's and Crystal with 62,000 points. With 66,000 points in 9th place, we got Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, in Coon Rapids. 8th place, it's Titan Sports Saloon, Oakdale with 80,000 points. With 81,000 points in 7th place, we got Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 6th place, it's Eagles Rochester with 94,000 points. Now we're going to move on from that no point club to the 100,000 point club, because in 5th place, we got Corner Bar and Goodhue with 115,000 points. 4th place, it's our place on 3rd and Faribault with 133,000 points. Getting bumped back one spot from 2nd into 3rd place, we got American Legion Fridley with 146,000 points. We'll see if it stays that way. But in 2nd place, moving up, passing up American Legion Fridley, it's Corky's Bar South Haven with 152,000 points. But the big lead is this location. It's VFW Spring Lake Park, because they have 275,000 points dominating that 1st place spot.
Yeah, they are definitely inching their way towards that 300,000 point club and should be there in the next coming weeks.
Yeah, it should be some craziness, but there's a lot of shakeups that are primed and ready to happen. We'll see if our place on 3rd can continue on holding on to 4th place spot, as they've been bumped back twice over just last week.
Yeah, but I'm waiting for Eagles Rochester, as they are inching their way towards that 100,000 point club, only needing 6,000 points to get there.
Oh yeah, but my hot take of the day is Titan Sports Saloon passes it up Atomic Star Tavern in when we come in tomorrow.
I could definitely see that happening. They only have 1,000 points ahead of them.
Yeah, but you know, you take away from my hot take a little bit, but
I was
yeah.
gonna say it's kind of like a lukewarm take.
It's a lukewarm take. Okay, should I do a hotter take? Or
Yeah.
like a crazier take?
Like Carboni's Pizza or something.
American Legion Fridley retakes second place.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a hot take.
There's my hot take of the day.
I'd like to see that as well, but I think Corky's Bar is such a big time location. It's going to be hard to pass up those points. But we do have those Ice Fishing Derby winners, and on 10th place, we got Beams at the Neighbors on the Rum, taking home $40.
Beams has been hot today.
Yeah, coming in quite a few of these top 10s. In 9th place, we got Darnat over at Falls Bar, taking home $44. In 8th place, we had LPKZ at Corner Bar Waterville, taking home $47. In 7th place, we got Witty at Blasco's Embassy Bar, taking home $50. Player came in 6th over at Brothers Tavern, taking home $53. Rachel at Welsh's Big Ten Supper Club took home $56, coming in 5th. Fanny came in 4th over at Springbrook Golf Course, taking home $63. Hot Chicken over at Municipal Liquor Store took home $75 in 3rd place. Mom Hee Ha over at Stuffy's Tavern took home $81, coming in 2nd. And Law at Blasco's Embassy Bar took home $100, coming in 1st.
Good job to all those winners.
Yeah, 2 players at Blasco's Embassy Bar, so we're definitely going to see some points get added there.
Yeah, as they are, they kill it in these standings. We'll check right now on the locations. They're right now in 8th place.
Yeah.
Had moved up just on Tuesday.
That's the location I'm predicting to have a big rise, and so this night is playing it out to a T.
Yeah, we'll see if they can continue on that pace. But we got some movies that were released today and some really fun ones.
All right, well, in 1940, on this day, the original Pinocchio was released.
Yeah, that original Pinocchio was super fun and
a staple in our childhoods.
Oh, for sure. Just running around with that little cricket was a good one.
Yeah. Geppetto, that's what the woodmaker's name is.
Ah, yeah, I can't believe there's a new Pinocchio coming out soon. That's going to be really interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about it.
Yeah, no, the clips that have been released about it have definitely been blown up all over social media, if you guys haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's interesting to say the least. I mean, I'm probably going to watch it. Like,
oh, I definitely want to watch it from what it's seeming like.
Yeah, so I guess they're doing their job and getting people to watch it.
Yeah, I mean, that sound is probably in the top 5 used audios on social media right now.
Oh, I would not doubt it.
Yeah, but we're going to be seeing what kind of awards that original film took home.
Yeah, Pinocchio won 2 Academy Awards, one of the best original scores, and one of the best original songs for the song When You Wish Upon a Star.
I actually don't think I realized that song originated with Pinocchio.
Yeah, I didn't realize either.
I just thought it was like a Disney staple song.
Yeah, I thought it was just one that came in on the intro of
and
a song.
interchanged between the movies.
Well, I mean, it worked really well.
Cause isn't it in Cinderella?
I don't know. I
don't know.
Yeah, but we got a line prize of $49, a large M of $49, and a coverall prize of $9,669 in this final game of Jackpot Jungle.
Oddly enough, it's one of the suggested. It's sung by Jiminy Cricket. I didn't know that.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm not finding. Oh, it became the Disney theme song in 1939.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so basically when Pinocchio published, that was when it became the official theme song as well. Like it just all was
when
one
it became
time.
the Academy Award winning song. It became the signature theme of the Walt Disney Company.
Wow.
I was gonna say.
We got a line prize going out to player over at Brothers Bar and
Grizz Jewel
over at Stoney's Bar, both taking home that line prize. Yeah, no, I mean we all knew that Wish Upon a Star was the intro.
Yeah, that's what I just hadn't realized that it was in a specific movie and that was where it came from.
Yeah, it's really crazy to find out that it's one movie that it came from. But we got some more movies to go over that were released today. Actually, only one more, and that's in 2018. It's a lot less acclaimed, and that's Game Night.
Yeah, it's definitely a funny one. It's definitely more on the adult side of the humor. But it's got Rachel McAdams. It's got Jason Bateman, John Francis Daly, a bunch of top actors. Kyle Handler, who's from Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, I mean, it's super interesting. Max, who's played by Jason Bateman, and Annie, who's played by Rachel McAdams, have a weekly game night that gets kicked up a notch when Max's brother Brooke arranges a murder mystery party complete with fake thugs and federal agents. So when Brooks gets kidnapped, it all supposed to be part of the game. As the competitors set out to solve the case, they start to
learn that the kidnapping was actually real, and it's men that he owes money to. And so he gets taken, and they think it's a joke that they're getting like burgled, and they're all getting like tied up and like held hostage.
That's
and they're like, haha, good one. And someone gets like pistol whipped. And they're like, this is not a joke, guys.
That's crazy.
This is not a joke.
Well, we got 22 balls dropped on this one. We got Heidi Low.
Heidi Ho.
Heidi Ho.
Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho.
What is little high, little low? That's what that made me think of for some reason.
Wasn't that from like Cheaper by the Dozen?
No, it's Stuart Little.
Stuart Little. Oh my goodness.
But we're still working on this large M of $49, and just some really great movies that we're thinking of right now.
Yeah, I want to know the saying now. That's the little high, little low. Little hey, little ho, little high, little low.
Yes, that's what it is. Okay, I was trying to figure out what it was.
Yeah.
Good job, Heidi Ho, for reminding us of that. But we got a fun Minnesota fact, and we actually both know this one because we were on air earlier today together.
We'll ask Nikki.
And let's see if Nikki knows it. How many Legos have been lost in the Lego play area at the Mall of America? If you guys also got an answer, make sure you guys check in. Let us know as well, as we are probably get an answer from Nikki as well. But we got players already 5 balls away, like Hot Chicken, Island Girl, Sly Flocks, Back Alley, Ramanda, Kimmers. Now Heidi Ho is 2 balls away, so that's the big news right there.
How many Legos do you think have been stepped on at the Mall of America?
Ooh, gosh, probably more than lost.
You think?
Yeah. I mean, like, you got to think about it. Like, there's so many, like...
Okay, she's guessing 12,000.
Okay, 12,000. And the answer to the question is 170,000 Legos and counting.
Yeah, those are just the documented ones.
And that's like a 2017 stat, too.
Yeah.
And so, like, it's been like 5 years since they've updated that stat. They still haven't updated that stat.
Really?
Yeah. I looked it up today.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. They probably just stopped counting after that.
Yeah, they're just like, okay, 170,000 is enough.
That is insane.
Yeah, really, really crazy stuff there. But we got a Jackpot Hunter standings that we're going to hop into as balls are still falling in this game of Jackpot Jungle. And in 10th place, we got Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill with 27,000 points. 7th place, we have a 3-way tie between 2A Girl at Mars Brothers Liquor, Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon, and Crazy Kid at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, all with that 29,000 points. With 33,000 points in 6th place, we got Brother Nat over at CW's Bar and Grill. 5th place, it's Kimmy over at Lucky Tavern with 36,000 points. With 53,000 points in 4th place, we got Not Lucky at Corner Bar in Goodhue. 3rd place, we got Bowl over at Corner Bar at Goodhue with 55,000 points. With 61,000 points in 2nd place, we got Kev over at the Deer Stand. 1st place, though, it's Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue, who has now gotten 76,000 points.
That's right, and having 3 of our 4 top players all playing at Corner Bar and Goodhue has definitely helped out these location standings, but we'll get to that as they are top of our standings. But in 10th, we got the Deer Stand over at Deerwood with 42,000. Getting pushed back from 8th into 9th, we got Duff's Tavern on Main and Vermilion with 44,000. In 7th place, we got a crazy tie between Billy's Rockford and VFW Spring Lake Park, both with 45,000, but we got some winners.
Yeah, we got a tie right here. It's Heidi Ho over at Broadway Bar, Lou Bear at VFW St. James, and Laura over at Carboni's Pizza
and Sports Bar.
Is that what it is?
Barnesville.
Yeah.
Barnesville.
Good job to all those players there, splitting that $49 as we work towards this $9,669 coverall prize. Players are definitely still in line with it. and we'll see if they can do it.
Yeah, absolutely. But back into these standings in 6th place, jumping up from 8th, we got Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd with 49,000. In 5th place, we got Shajang Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow with 50,000. With 58,000 in 4th place, getting pushed back from 3rd, it's Concordia Lanes in New Ulm. Our 2nd place location also was pushed back to 3rd as Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton sits with 62,000. In 2nd place, jumping up from 4th, it's Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 64,000. And the location we were talking about earlier, Corner Bar and Good Hue, is sitting in 1st place dominantly with 195,000 points.
Yeah, good job, Corner Bar and Good Hue. Some crazy stuff there. We do have players 4 balls away. I'm sure there's players that are even closer as we keep on clicking around to it, but we only have 4 balls to go after this $9,669 prize. And we got a fun this day in history. Music fans might expect that the songs up for Best Song consideration at the 1977 Grammy Awards included songs that have stood the test of time, like Stevie Wonder's I Wish, Elvis Costello's Allison, Tom Petty's American Girl, or Bob Marley's Jammin'. In actuality, the Academy of 1978 considered a slate of songs from 1977 that included only one timeless classic, Hotel California.
Really?
And in the end, the Grammy voters that year made history by failing to even settle on a winner. On February 23rd, 1978, both Barbra Streisand's Love theme from A Star Is Born, Evergreen, and Debbie Boone's You Light Up My Life were awarded the Best Song Grammy, the first tie in that category in Grammy history.
Wow, that is insane. I'm surprised that Barbra Streisand's didn't just take it. I know A Star Was Born. It was absolutely massive.
Yeah, but I mean, You Light Up My Life by Debbie Boone is huge as well.
That's true. And so, I mean, I can understand why they couldn't come to a consensus. And so, congratulations, I mean, to both of those. They're big stars of their time.
Yeah, definitely some crazy stars. And we got a bunch of players 1 ball away. And as players are 1 ball away in this final game, we got a charity spotlight. And that's the community charities of Minnesota and Peters to provide benefits to youth, disabled persons, and other charitable organizations with funds from their fundraising activities.
Absolutely. And they have 3 amazing locations that support their charity. And it's Concordia Lanes, Park Tavern, as well as Bolo City.
And we got a winner on this final win. It's Lucky Ducky over at VFW Brainerd, taking home $73 on that must-go coverall.
Yeah, congratulations to all of our winners. Thanks for coming out for this Wild Wednesday. It's been a blast. Hopefully you guys check in for our Cup of Joe tomorrow so we talk about where all the PGL points lie and what money's on the line for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, and as you guys are playing some more Skull Bingo, remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
Have a good one.